I'm Cat Sheridan, Director of the Ohio Arts Council's Riffe Gallery.
And I'm Aimee Wissman, the Marketing and Exhibitions Fellow. Welcome to Expanded Dimensions, the Quilt Surface Design Symposium 2020, curated by Tracy Rieger. This exhibition runs through January 9th and features 10 artists, 5 of them from Ohio.
All right, let's get started talking about these Ohio artists. Cavanagh here with SOS to the Universe is really describing the things that are happening in our world in a monumental scale. Here she references the fires in Australia. We have the plastic in the ocean in reference to coronavirus. And these large fabrics draping down, they actually all spell SOS. So really a timely piece that's focused on what's happening in the world and how can we be a part of solving.
Deborah Griffin is a Columbus, Ohio artist who's incredibly versatile. She has a background in ceramics and painting. She also works with Goodwill Art Studios. Debbie's work begins as like a stream of consciousness. She works in layers over time, and some of the ideas that she's working with are related to like her family and mental illness and aging and the way that she perceives things versus the way that the ones that she loves perceive them. So these collages for me just really resonate deeply with the human experience and the perception of that.
We have Marianne Tipple, who's from Elyria, Ohio. Marianne adopted this process of printing onto her fabrics and creating quilts from that long before it was a thing that was readily accessible. The other thing that's really lovely about these works is that she's emphasizing the figures that she's pulling in, not only by the long arm quilting and really getting around and outlining these figures, but also these particular mementos, the pieces of clothing. So not only are you thinking about the memory of the person that you're looking at, but the physical memory of the things that they wore that were close to them.
Bexley, Ohio artist Judy Rush has a long history of working with fiber, all the way from very traditional 2D quilts to this incredible installation that you see here, Falling Bowls. This installation is a nod to physics and the way that Judy is looking at the world and our progression towards change. And you move through this installation to the end, and there's a really beautiful doll that she had needle felted. For Judy, I think it's just a way of looking at how we can come together after a period of great change and how we can utilize the energy that we have and experience that.
This is Andrea Myers. She's an Ohio artist, and her work is really interesting because of the amount of small pieces that come together to make the whole. And the interesting bit about it is that she's pushing past the traditional colors, really embracing neons, making them feel like a real piece of this work. Also using design theory to push your eye through the piece. So as you get closer, you can see all of these things really well sewn together, the frayed edges and the individual pieces. But as you back away from it, you can think about it a little bit like Impressionist painting. So there's a treat when you're up close and there's another treat when you get further away. We want to thank the legislature for supporting this space in the arts. Thank you for joining us and having a look at these phenomenal artists, particularly these Ohio artists. We have a lot of programming that's coming up, and we'd love for you to join us. You can catch us on Eventbrite to get registered for those. You can also find us on Instagram and Facebook. This exhibition will be up until January 9th, so look forward to seeing you again. Take care.